An induction ceremony celebrated a historic milestone for St. Lucia as the first female attorney was appointed as His Majesty King's Counsel.
I, Edith Petra Jeffrey Nelson, do declare that well and truly I will serve the King as one of his council, learned in the law, and truly counsel the King in his matters when I shall be called.
They came to honor not only her intellect, but also the heart and history that propelled Edith Petra Nelson. Nelson achieved the prestigious credential on Friday, May 23rd. The Bar Association and distinguished colleagues gathered at Parliament to welcome her to the inner bar.
The first woman in St. Lucia to ever achieve this distinction. It is my profound privilege to present Petra, a brilliant legal mind, a tenacious advocate, and a woman whose journey to this pinnacle is as inspiring as her achievements.
Nelson's colleagues describe her as more than just a lawyer. She is a trailblazer for women in law, trusted with their most pivotal battles, and a vital contributor to shaping St. Lucia's legal landscape. Her friend and colleague attended the ceremony.
It is not debatable that Mrs. Nelson most certainly possesses the requisite qualifications to receive this accolade. But it's also fitting, I think, to look beyond legal acumen. A King's Counsel, I submit, must possess something more intangible. That is a sense of public duty. Mrs. Nelson has served her community in many diverse ways, providing many years of service.
St. Lucia Bar Association President congratulated Nelson on her esteemed title.
She is a ferocious advocate, and every time I come up against Petra Nelson, I pause to take a deep breath, to prepare myself psychologically for the rough and the tumble which is about to come. I told Petra that I would come up here and say that Petra is the most gentle, quiet, angelic practitioner you could possibly hope to come across. For fear that the good Lord would strike me, I decided it were better to be real about it. So I am keeping it, as the young people would say, like myself, I'm keeping it completely 100 this morning. We are very proud of the fact that finally, the gods have found it fitting to bestow upon the worthy female practitioners at the bar of St. Lucia the title of King's Counsel.
Beyond her legal prowess, Petra's brilliance extends to her impact on land registration reforms, skillfully resolving disputes with precise statutory navigation and safeguarding systemic integrity. Her belief is that justice should serve humanity, not just legal precedents. She is described as a scholar of law and a champion of the people, with resilience as a core strength.
Tragedy struck early when Petra lost her mother, but her family, her brother Lyndon, her grandmother, and her father became her pillars. Lyndon's steadfast support and her grandmother's wisdom instilled in her the grit that defines her today. Her grandmother, with help from her father, ensured that she had the means to pursue law. Their sacrifices live on in her triumphs today.
Beyond the courtroom, she's a pillar of civic leadership and community empowerment. As a founding member and interim president of Raise Your Voice in Lucia, she has been instrumental in advocating for women's and children's rights, organizing marches, demonstrations, and educational campaigns that have galvanized national support for gender equality. Her efforts in securing funding for training and economic sustainability projects continue to empower countless women, reflecting her unwavering dedication to societal progress. Cecil Actil, NBC Prime.